With the rescue operation off Christmas Island over, the Prime Minister says she is open to talks with Tony Abbott to break the deadlock over asylum seeker policy. Political editor Hugh Riminton is in Canberra. And Hugh, does this mean we could be approaching a breakthrough?
Well, I wouldn't say so at the moment, Georgie. The Prime Minister is willing to talk, but there are no new policy offers on the table, and that is not a promising sign.
Hard questions with few answers.
Would you like to sit down with the Prime Minister and work out a deal on asylum seekers, Mr Abbott?
Specialist mental health teams have been sent to Western Australia to help rescuers traumatised by last week's disaster at sea.
This is a dreadful human tragedy.
It's incumbent now on all of us to learn from this, to work together and to act to help ensure this never happens again.
17 bodies have been recovered, another 70 or more lost forever.
I'm sure all of us in this House are resolved to put the policies in place that will end forever this evil trade.
But the Coalition won't have a bar of the government's plan to send asylum seekers to Malaysia.
Now, it's not good policy. We don't support bad policy.
The government equally dismissive of a return to Howard-era policies.
It is tried, it is tested, it is true.
The Greens oppose both Nauru and Malaysia.
No, I'm not happy with offshore processing because it undermines international law.
The lines are drawn so deep, the numbers are so tight, that if even a handful of MPs broke ranks with their own party, there could finally be some sort of policy resolution. There is certainly frustration on both sides.
When we had TPVs, we had end up with women and children getting on boats and them drowning, trying to join their partners here.
It really is an integrity test of the Australian parliamentary process.
Labor and Coalition MPs hold their separate party meetings tomorrow. Expect sharp words, but not a single MP on either side looks set to cross the floor to break the deadlock.
Well, just as many people predicted the disaster that's taken place in the last few days, you could safely predict, of course, that more boats will take to sea heading for Australia, and you could predict that some over time will inevitably sink. All of that while this Parliament behind me continues to bicker.
Thank you, Hugh Riminton in Canberra.